Little Mouse, as far as I know, and this is mostly hearsay, she was bought as a weanling off the forest. And she's a New Forest pony at about 6 months, and she went to a gypsy family, and she was put in a field with a herd of ponies, I don't know, 5 or 6, including a Shetland stallion, apparently. And she was never introduced to people in the first place, so she never learnt to trust them from a baby, and then she was abused, as far as I know, because she had sticks thrown at her and was chased by lads and things like that. And she was there for 5 or 6 years, and the herd eventually was taken. They were so poorly treated, the RSPCA came and took them away, and the only reason they didn't take Mouse is because they couldn't catch her, so she was left alone in the field. And then I don't know, through the grapevine, another woman heard about this and was worried and took her on. And she's had her for a year now and has worked. She and her daughter mostly have worked with her. The daughter can catch her, but I'm not sure whether she catches her through trust or by getting into a corner and making a quick grab for the head collar, because I've not seen her actually do it. So they certainly didn't mistreat her, they did their best, but they didn't have time, which is why they advertised her. And I took her on as a companion for Chino and as a project. And I haven't succeeded in catching her yet. The plan was to start with just to make friends with her, just go in and talk to her. I used feed to start with. It's difficult because Chino, of course, is there quicker to take it as well. And squatting down, because she accepts smaller people, children. I actually did have a child there once with her, and the child was able to go and hold on to her head collar. But she's scared of adults, I guess, the height over her. Or it's adults that have hurt her in the past. So the only times I've managed to catch her has been by a sort of bit of luck, if she was talking to Chino and she hadn't realised I was there. So it was sneaky. She hasn't trusted me enough just to wait for me to go up and catch her, and that's all I was working on. That's fallen apart now, unfortunately, because she won't stay in the field. She escapes all the time. I don't have a secure field, it's just surrounded by electric fence, and she just goes straight through it, whether it's electrified or not. And not just my field, but all the other fields there as well. So there's trails of broken electric fence behind her.
So can you say a little bit about the halter? Because she's had a halter on for a long time, hasn't she?
Yes, she's been wearing that halter. She had it on when I took her from the previous owners, and she'd had it on for the year before that. Whether she was wearing it in the field before with the gypsies, I don't know.
There's a change. There's a change. There's a change.